Good afternoon, everybody. Got some jazz chords. I don't know jazz very well, but somebody asked me to play jazz chords there on social media. So there they are, a few. But the hardest chord I know is one of these jazz chords. And I call it EGAD, and I'll try to use it. It goes right there. That's it. You guitar players try to mess around with that one. I don't know why my fingers don't want to do that, but that's why I call it EGAD. But the thing about guitar playing is funny is a lot of chords feel really awkward at first when you're just trying to play them. Like your fingers just don't want to do what the guitar chord requires. And a lot of people give up early on guitar because my fingers just don't want to do that. And I know the F chord is hard for people at first, to play that chord. D, easy, G. There's easy chords, but you can't make a full song until you learn some of those hard ones, And those of you that gave up early, you shouldn't, because eventually your fingers start to conform to what you want them to do. But it's a battle. I remember when I was first learning that EGAD chord, I didn't really want to make my fingers do that. But once you do, it kind of works, and then your fingers start to naturally go in those positions. And I find that to be like life, on this daily Devo, Romans chapter 12, verse 2. You guys all know, where it says, "And be not conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, that you may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of God." And I think sometimes, like guitar playing, people give up too early in being conformed to the world and then being transformed from the world to the Lord. And you don't want to give up early. Eventually, it starts to become easier and easier conforming to the Lord rather than conforming to the world. At first it goes against your nature to walk with the Lord and do the right things. Sometimes it hurts even, but the more you walk with the Lord, the more you put on the Lord Jesus Christ, the more natural it becomes. And so people that have been playing guitar for a long time, you don't even think about chords anymore. Your hands just go naturally there without even thinking about it. And your fingers start to do what you want. And that's kind of cool. But that's like life. And life is way more important than playing guitar. So that'd be my word for you on a daily Devo today is don't give up. Even though things kind of feel like you're twisting and contorting and trying to make yourself being more like Jesus, and it doesn't always feel great at first, eventually it becomes easy and second nature as you just keep fighting the good fight of faith. So be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. That is just, getting your mind back on the Lord, getting in his word, being in prayer. Those things, when they don't come that naturally, you'll want to just kind of keep doing it because eventually it'll become who you are. And not that anybody's really arrived yet, but man, you'll start to play the song of life quite a bit easier. So may that be the Devo for you today, and I hope you're having a great weekend, and we'll see you online with our services coming up Saturday night. God bless you.